What's up, everybody? This is Whiskey in the Six. I'm Rob. Today I'm doing something a little different. I'm doing a Mazzetti Brandy XO. This is 20 years old at 43%. It's, as far as I know, no added color. It's fairly light, but aged for 20 years, so that's a long time for a brandy, especially an Italian brandy or anything aged in Europe. Mazzetti is known for their grappas, okay, so this is a little bit different than what they usually put out. Mazzetti has all sorts of beautiful bottlings. They have grappas bottled in little Ferrari cars and globes and a whole bunch of different stuff, okay, so ships, all sorts of different things. So this is a little bit different than what they're used to. They've been around for a while. This is one of the most unique spirits I've ever tried in my life. Obviously, I've had this for some time. This was purchased for me by my buddy Marco, probably just before Christmas, all right? And we all enjoyed it, and we were all shocked by how good it was. It's rare because it's bottled at 43%. You don't get that very often in cognacs and brandies and in anything grape-based, all right? And brandy is just a grape distillate, all right? Same with cognac. Cognac is just brandy aged and made in the region of Cognac, France, okay? Armagnac, the same thing, aged and made in the region of Armagnac, France. Brandy is just a general term used for that type of spirit. This is, I believe, my first brandy, but I've done a whole bunch of grappa so far, and I've done a couple of cognacs as well. This has got such a crazy nose. It smells like Christmas. It smells like hazelnut liqueur. It smells like Italian cookies. Like these cookies called amaretti. They're beautiful almond-based cookies, and they're phenomenal. If you know of any Italians or you're friends with any Italians, at Christmas time you get this cake called panettone, and it's usually very sweet, and it's sometimes, depending on the type of panettone you can get with hazelnut spread or a whole bunch of different things like that. This is panettone in a glass, honestly. It's got that cream filling smell, that vanilla aroma that comes from the cream filling of a panettone, depending on which kind you get. It's got a whole bunch of nuttiness to it as well. There's chocolate in here, there's caramel in here. It's really sweet on the nose. Incredibly smooth on the palate. I'm assuming this is chill filtered. I don't think it's I don't think it has added color, but I could be wrong. After 20 years, I think that's a reasonable color for a brandy, okay? So I'm gonna say that there's no added color. It's heavy on the palate, thick, syrupy, sweet. If you come from a European background, you're probably familiar, or very familiar anyway, with brandy, okay? Your parents, your grandparents, whoever probably drank some brandy growing up. This stuff right here is something that I recommend you buy for your parent that likes brandy, or for yourself if you've had experience with brandy, as a treat for those who have never actually tried something a little bit higher end. This is only about $80 at the LCBO. I'm not sure if it's even available in the US. I'm pretty sure it's available in Europe. It's probably not very expensive. For a 20-year-old brandy, bottled at 43%, it's incredible stuff. It's very different than any cognac I've ever had, so I wouldn't say if you like cognac you're gonna like this. It's different. It's very, very unique. It almost makes me feel like there might be some added flavoring to this, but I don't think that's allowed in the rules of brandy. I could be wrong. It's delicious. Okay, so that's definitely an A for me. All right. I won't give it a numeric mark because I don't do a lot of brandy, so there's not really too much to compare it to. I do know that I really enjoy this, and that if I find the second bottle at $80, I'll probably buy another one. All right. You guys can check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Patreon. All right. I'll put the link below. I don't always review other spirits, but I like to mix it up because I think it's very important. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, click the like button and share with your friends. Cheers.